I got somebody asked me how I do my squares foundation. I would always assume that the foundation itself is out of square because you know the kind of people that do foundations. So I'm making this one kind of like purposely out of square. Okay, so let's say let's just go with 30 feet and 40 feet on this side, or yeah, just example numbers. So you would subtract 7 depending on the size of your walls. 7 for 2x4 walls, and that would give you 29. What is it? 4? No. 12 minus 7. Is that 5? So 29 and 5 inches. Okay, so you got that. And then over here, so you'd have 39 and 5 inches. Okay, I'm not going to do the math. This is just, I'm showing you to demonstrate how to do it. I like breaking it down into inches. It's really, to me, it's, yeah. Because, this would be in tenths. So multiply by 12 and get your inches. And then you use your inside lines to get your diagonal. So I'd have, imagine right here, I squared that off like that, and I know if I pulled, let's say they made this side too small, and so 30, right, and it was too small, then my plate would stick over whatever the difference is. So if I pull the measurement here, let's say it was 2 inches too short, that mean I split the difference. I put an inch on this side and an inch on that side, right? So I would do that by, I'd have, so right here would be this would be 2.5 inches, and okay, so 3 inches if you're going with sheeting. So I'd make a mark at 3 inches here, and I make a mark at 3 inches on this side. And that's the inside of my 2x4 wall plates. Now let's say on this side it was too big. I'm just going to go with an inch again. So now I'm coming back equally on this side, an inch inside. Well, I'd go 4.5, right? So it would be, I'm inside 4.5. Okay, now so you do the same thing on this side, right? And so what we're basically creating is what I just had drawn it up on there, but I'm creating my inside reference point for where the walls should go based upon simply pulling my measurements. And if I do my math and I go 29 and 5 inches times 29 and 5 inches, that's A. 39 and 5 inches times 39 and 5 inches, that's B. I add those together, square root's going to give me the diagonal. So now I know exactly what I need to get the inside of my lines. I wonder if you can see this. So now I'm pulling the diagonal from the inside point. And you're going to see where you're out of square, and then you will adjust the square. I mean, it could be out of square, so you will have to either take it in. If this is too much, then you're going to take it in, or the way I think of it is the side that's the longer side is going to go, you're pushing it in. And it's going to add to the short side. And that's pretty much it. And to adjust that, it might be a lot of work, but you could put dry lines with little. They got those little hooks you could buy. I have a set, but you just hook them on here, and they're gonna cross each other. You know, like that, and that way you can adjust your square, or you can adjust your lines. Just tap them back and forth, and then once you get that inside foundation square like you want it, you can mark your corner there with your feed square, your framing square, and you'll have your reference corners to go, and then you can snap your line from there. You know, from each corner you can just snap your line through. You got your inside lines. So I mean, that's pretty much it.